Crave small. Okay, so with that, typically that's why I've always kept the step and repeat outside. There is no place in there that's a solid 8 feet where you can put a step and repeat and it doesn't be in anybody's way. Okay. What I was thinking of having Lynn to do, just for a more branding aspect, was to create 2 separate repeats, one for outside, but also one for inside. You know, right there in front of the DJ booth, in front of the second door, that's where they're going to place the bar at. Remember, we had the bar there last year, and having a step repeat right behind it.
Behind the bar?
But the only thing about it is the doors, there's like a fire thing, so we may have to slide, you get what I'm saying, slide it down. But just to have a branding mechanism, because you can't even see the...
Is there enough room? I think 1 separate repeat will be fine enough. Because
yeah, we could just do one, and she could just do a simple banner.
Just
outside.
One. Yeah,
I always try to just change it up a little bit from the year before so it doesn't look so monotonous. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
it's going to be a tight squeeze if we put it
she can actually do it, a banner, and put it on the front of the bar.
That's not a step and repeat banner.
Yes.
That's just a pretty bar.
Right. So that could be in the front. You still need branding in that room. That's the only thing that I always see wrong with the anniversaries. When I go back and look at pictures, and then the next year come, I was trying to increase what I saw last year. We didn't have any like branding. Great camera footage, but I still would have liked to see either congratulations Snoop on the bar, or I think that would be much more conducive. It shouldn't be no more than about maybe like a 6 foot by 4 foot banner, 6 foot wide by 4 feet, or 6 feet by 3 feet. Banners that go around the bar. I really don't want to do too much outside because of what's been happening in the neighborhood with the random neighborhood parties that be behind Mace Market over there. So they like to attribute things to us. So I want to kind of really keep more stuff inside this year. So I'm not going to have the gaming truck.
I got DJ Balmain DJ.
Okay, so Balmain is the DJ.
So far we got start out 9 o'clock. Red carpet. Now I did do a red carpet. What do you think about the red carpet? Don't we have a red carpet somewhere in the location?
No, we don't ever have a carpet. We just always rent the carpet. Okay, we don't own a carpet.
We don't own a carpet. How much is it to buy one? Because I mean, by this time, all these anniversaries, and we got 4 more anniversaries coming. 5. I forgot Remedy.
Yes. Some years we never did use one, so that's why. And I never made it a fuss because it's just an extra amenity that really doesn't really add or take away. You get what I'm saying? So I just kind of never really equated it in the budget. Now, grand openings, you'll see us have a carpet, because again, that's grand openings need to have the whole carpet laid out ordeal. I did not want to put Snoop's pictures on the windows. I'm really going to have Lynn to try to do something on the door treatment of just food, like what she did here at Seafood on the window. Did you ever get approval for the budget, the core budget?
She was asking me what was needed, and Kiki said that she had everything that she needed.
What about balloons?
Nyak was going to take care of balloons.
Nyak is taking care of balloons. I think we still should also get some balloons. Because what if Nyak only come in with 25 balloons? I think that we should still at least probably go to Party City. The balloons are like $1. Okay, we could probably say a $50 budget on balloons because Crave is but so big. Balloons will take up space. People are already packed in there already, so we're not trying to eliminate any space for people to stand. The bar is already going to take up 2 tall boy areas, basically. Like I said, Crave is so small. Kiki used to reach out to Nina about the bar. Okay. Kiki did have a 360 camera that, of course, she kind of puts in that little corner nook before you go up the ramp. Again, Crave, we just don't do a lot because of the spacing.
I was actually on the Prima's website, and I haven't really used Prima in a long time. Is this how you do it? Is this the right Prima, right?
Yes, that's Prima. I would do 10 same day.
I'm just going to upload the file of Snoop right now.
That is the flyer that we have going out. What was the spin with Nyak? I'm sitting here with the notes that Kim said that Nyak was going to be doing a spin. What did they give? And I heard something about 6 bottles and...
Let me confirm all the details with Nyak, because she spoke with Nyak and she just gave me the outer rim of they're bringing in 6 bottles. We could possibly, I was thinking about giving them, of course, 1 to Snoop, or maybe 2. And then when people purchase bottles, we also give them a bottle of Nyak on our behalf.
That seems like a lot of bottles going out. Okay.
So when they purchase a bottle, you're also going to buy a Nyak until limited lasts. That's what I was thinking.
So it's like they're $2. I mean,
Two for one, almost.
2 for 1 almost. Like you did at Escobar. Okay. Well, find out exactly, and then what is that bar spin that they said they were going to do. And also confirm how many balloons will they have, so that can be considered as a part of your budget request. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because again, we don't want it to look shabby. We are appreciative of the sponsorship, and we definitely want them to do it full out. And we know what full out looks to us. So, what is the time that you are requesting of Snoop to attend?
Thinking 11 with the crowd building.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Snoop Diller, and I have opened and operated probably over 20 businesses at this point. Started opening up businesses when I was at the young age of 20, and just kind of found my niche in the restaurant industry. And can't lie, being in the restaurant industry has actually made me millions of dollars. But doing so, I've learned that it is so stressful. You got to hire a lot of staff in order to get things done. Each of my restaurants probably has anywhere from 10 to 40 employees. So that's a lot of liability there. That's a lot of payroll taxes there. And so in doing so, I started looking at other industries that I could get in that would be just the exact opposite. That would provide me a lot of wealth and a lot of income, but not with the headache, not as much operating expenses, not as much overhead, and not as much staff. And I came across the salon suite industry. Wow, it's just so amazing. It's an industry where you literally can be an absentee owner. And so that's why I put together this course after just bumping my head. The first few years when I first started my first location, I made a lot of mistakes, and there's no reason why you guys should have to make those mistakes. I put together a step-by-step course that is gonna break everything down from the beginning, from looking at locations, negotiating your lease, to actually opening up your salon suite business. So we're gonna take everything step by step. We put it together in a course for you guys. That way you don't have to make a lot of the same mistakes that I made when I first got started. So go ahead, click the link below, and go ahead and get signed up.
Don't forget, there's a special list of numbers that Snoop kind of wanted out to all of her parties and events. So I'm going to share that with you, okay? So add all those numbers to the text blast. I always personally text them all, but you should always include their numbers as well. They always opt out if they don't.
It was that 60-something numbers, right? You have that?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can add that.
Okay. We need to do somewhat of an email blast today. Our table's reserved. I know Kiki per se has been handling those things, but find out how many table reservations does she have and commitments, and then fill them in. Okay, as best as you can. So we got that covered. We have a $50 already budget we want to inquire about. Nyack is going to be bringing balloons, but you're going to inquire about how many. Okay. Also inquire, is this Nyack insigniated balloons? Is there a logo on it? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That would be much better. If they're just getting regular balloons, then we can throw our balloons in with theirs. You get what I'm saying? So we don't have to have a budget request at all. Lynn and the Step and Repeat, we definitely get that handled. Lynn and the 1-year anniversary banner, we can get that handled. Okay. Right. Really, again, there isn't much because there isn't much room. I know that again, tomorrow morning, that the maintenance crew will be there to do a deep cleaning on Crave's kitchen. Okay. So then they'll be there all day doing whatever needs to be done for Crave.
To fix it.
We just need to really get those people in there to purchase this food and alcohol. I can't think of anything else. I think we've covered our bases. I know Kiki has her facility covered. Now, no questions with that.
They're fully staffed.
Mm-hmm.
They're working on uniforms today.
Mm-hmm.
So just Crave notes I have real quick is just, we're going to start at 9 p.m. No gaming truck. I'm not trying to bother the neighborhood.
Did we not have another liquor sponsor that can give us, like, who we get our champagne from, our Moet from?
They ain't going to give us a Moet. Or no spare. Then we could bring in another sponsor, but we don't want to give away all the liquor.
Well, champagne. Just champagne. A champagne toast.
Yeah, no champagne, Moet. Yeah, so I have, we're going to wrap the bar. Nike is a sponsor.
Do we want to get a cake? That is the other thing.
I say no, just because all the years, nobody ever ate the cake. It's just always go to waste.
Because people are afraid to cut it. If the owner don't cut it, it's their party. people don't ever want to cut the cake. Maybe cupcakes.
If we actually got cupcakes,
Let me see if I can get the edible cupcakes for just staff.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can have everybody in there partying.
As they get ready to approach, is for us to look for additional sponsors. So people who may want to set up an edible table. I wanted to kind of consider those kinds of things. You get what I'm saying, like how members was over the past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that's extra money that we don't have to ask for, a budget. We can actually say we have a budget already of the sponsorship money.
Right.
And then the rest of that goes straight into the bottle sales or food sales.
So I got started at 9 p.m. Snoop arrival 11 p.m. No gaming truck. Not trying to bother the neighborhood this year. We're gonna wrap the bar. I'm gonna check on NIAC sponsorship. We're gonna do 2 bars. DJ Balmain.
Can you ask
Mark
NIAC to
Richards.
pay for the bar?
Yeah, because I'm gonna after we leave this, I'm gonna call Kim and see.
So the bar, just tell them the bar price is $150. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we know it's going to be somewhere. Let's ask Kiki too. Okay. Again, like I said, I want me, you, and Kim to think about me, you, Kim, Jimmy. Think about an anniversary gift.
Good.
Katera.
Jimmy's already told me he's gonna be working the door at downtown, so he's not gonna be in attendance.
Oh, she said roughly $500, and that's for bar and delivery and pickup.
For what? The bar?
The bar.
Oh, like pawn shop. Wasn't there an extra bar at Esco South? Where'd that bar go?
They had that bar tossed. That was so long ago. Okay. I guess we need to be checking around then today to find the cheapest of bars.
Yeah, because $500.
And ask them. Their name is Acme. Let's ask them how much their bar is, okay? The Central Atlanta props, they should have it. They have 6 warehouses full of, remember I had to go get that pool party stuff? All that furniture.
Oh, that was from them.
I got it all from them, yes. Umbrellas, everything.
Parking spots.
Just reserve one for Snoop. And right in the front. So I know they typically let the GM park, and then another manager parks right behind them. So that way they can have that space for Snoop. All right, so let's have some feedback today by 5 p.m. in the group meet of what's been updated for Crave Anniversary in the Crave group meet, so we can stay updated, okay? So that gives you about a good 4 or 5 hours to just go knock the stuff out and go pick up those prints from Primo.